Hey guys, welcome to another war recap. This is our first arranged war that we've had since CWL, and we faced off against German Titans 2. Very good clan. I know they've been arranging with lots of, premier clans, and I could see why. They're very good. We ended up drawing with them and winning on percentage. This we had a very heavily weighted war, and shout out the German Titans. I know this was not a typical breakdown that I guess not that either of us would run, but they were very cooperative. So we ended up with 6 Town Hall 11s, and then we had Town Hall 10s going all the way down to our 21 here, and then the rest was Town Hall 9. As far as the performance of the war went, their Town Hall 9s way outperformed ours. They had several scouts, and they cleared with 9s. I think we ended up having to dip a few times. Their 10s did better than ours also. They ended up with 3 10v10 triples. We just had 1, but we won the war on our Town Hall 11 performance. So big shout out to all of our guys at Town Hall 11. Had a couple of 6-pack nukes. I think Ryan ended up with I think Ryan was running Darren as well. So Ryan and Weedy. So big shout out to those guys. That's where we won this war. We ended up going having 9 dips, and German Titans was only able to successfully dip 7 times. So that brought us back to being tied, and then we won on percent. So a very good game to German Titans. Very good clan, and got a little recap for you guys. So here is our 1 10v10 hit. Yeah, Jampy, I thought so. Jampy did this hit fresh. So, really cool attack. I forgot to rewatch it, so I'm going to kind of stumble through this. But I remember, yeah, he gets a ton of value on this walk, and has a Lalo for the rest of it. He's able to have a bunch of defenses tanked, and gets that CC lured out with those hogs right there. And so once the CC comes to him, he's got his poison down to take care of the loon, and then it's just waiting on his Archer Queen to grind through the hound, and speeding that up with a rage spell. Once the hound is kind of taken care of, he's been making a funnel down here with a baby dragon, and he got some wall breakers to come in, and he's going to put down a really nice jump here that's going to be able to get the BK, and just barely. I think it's because the BK is also raged up. The BK doesn't end up killing the enemy Archer Queen here, but this is a really neat jump. And I hate when that happens, when there's giant bombs that end up roasting your barbs or archers or whatever whenever you do your hero's ability. But BK got all the way in to the Archer Queen, and she's just has that trigger rage just within outside those walls there, so he's able to, with his Queen walk, get her. So Queen's going to keep walking. She's going to keep going. She's going to get more value up here. I think she's going to get another air defense, so that's going to put her walk getting 2 ADs, and with a jump spell getting the BK to be able to get the Inferno Tower, and then just had a really good straightforward pathing because of how square this base was. The Queen actually doesn't get that AD. She goes down, but the pathing of these loons was just really good with how he attacked this base, that they pathed pretty straightforward, and he still had 2 hounds, and he, again, one of those silly things that happens is when your hound pops and instantly a red mine pops all of the pups, got him there. So he missed out on a whole lot of pups, but he has plenty of cleanup, and he's got a minion coming over to deal with these air skellies, and wizards down in the south, and his loons wrapping around, and then the minion helping out getting the CC killed in the core. So very good hit, Jampy. Big hit. Obviously, our only 10v10 triple, and getting it fresh was extremely efficient, and that's a big part of getting these 10v10s still having hits left over to work on other bases, or to get 11s 2-starred. So very good job there. This is Cap making its frequent appearance on here. This is just the most absurd crushing of a base. So he's able to put a little queen charge with a poison and a wizard to come down, and a couple wizards actually to grind through the defending BK and Archer Queen really quickly. The same poison actually got both of them, which was really nice. The CC just got kind of partially pulled out there, so just those two archers came, and there's going to be more now once the queen steps up past this DE storage. I don't think there's anything else going on right now. Nope. Alright, so once the queen is about to step up, he put down his shatter over here, and he's going to have some bowlers. Once he makes his funnel, he's going to be able to jump pretty deep into the base pretty easily. So he's got the CC dealt with now, and his first jump down, and no wall breakers, and gets his bowlers funneled right into the core, and he's got a second jump and a rage that the healers are going to jump into, and so they're going to keep everything healed all the way up, and the bowlers, which are just sitting in the rage just kind of perfectly, got a whole lot of value. And then he has a second rage that's getting his bowlers, his healers, and his AQ. So his AQ is dealing with all the defenses on this side over here. Bowlers and BK are over here dealing with everything over there. He puts down 2 hogs over there to take care of that cannon and archer tower, which this bowler probably would have taken care of just fine. So I don't know if you've noticed in this base, there were no Teslas. They're all down here. So none of the Teslas in the base. Cap is still holding on to 10 hogs. He still has some health on his Archer Queen and BK. Those 2 hogs came all the way around. They're taking out this last defense here, so they're going to go get roasted real quick. Cap waits on all of his cleanup to come all the way around, and he still had these 2 golems with completely full health, all the way full. So yeah, those healers that were under rage just kept on healing those guys up. So Cap does the swag thing and does not actually put his hogs down right there. He lets them come in from over here, and they take a little parade to come on around. So there's 50 camp space swagged. So yeah, your external Tesla farm sometimes seems like a good idea. Other times it ends up making your base look silly. What are we going to do next? Okay, this was Goatman. He's a recent pickup, and he's been a very good pickup at Town Hall 9. He's a very good attacker, does fun stuff. He's been doing a Town Hall 9 bitch attack for a while, and it just seems to work. I'm not really sure. I haven't really paid much attention to see why he does this to what bases. It seems like it's just kind of these multiple compartment, lots of small compartment bases that if you could funnel off, make a big funnel, like if you were a Town Hall 11 hitting, a Town Hall 10, just has the whole half of the base funneled off. He still loses a bowler there, but he's got 4 of them in there, raged up in the core, and witches raged up, and they're just so tanky now. They're not gonna just die so easily. So the witches come in, and he doesn't like absolutely wreck this base, but he has some loons around the outside because he's gotten down all the air defenses. So this was just kind of the back end loons, and there were lots of traps over here. So he ended up didn't have it's super efficient loons over here on the side of the base, but plenty to get it done. Queen still has her phase. There's still so many skeletons up, and I don't think he lost one of his witches. I think there's 3 of them there. I think that's how many he brought in. I'll wait for the troops at the end of the war. End of the attack to see. But last few loons come down, and they, I think, get this last archer tower just barely. Yeah, the splashdown gets it. So anyways, not especially wrecked, but just a different meta. So yeah, he ended up losing some witches on the outside over there. Just a different way of attacking. Okay, he had 4 witches, so he only lost 1 when he was pushing into the base. So fun to see people doing different things successfully. This is Xander. with a 3 hounds, 28 loons. He gets the CC, it's just a hound, so he was able to get it really easily, and then he kind of just lures it out of the way. I think he gets more value than he expected with his his hero push here. So with the poison and this baby drag, he gets so much done, and I think he was expecting to lure the hound out and then just kill everything and then do the looning, but his queen has not been targeted yet. She still has her phase, but he just comes in really heavy with the loons on both sides and haste spells, and his queen is going to end up popping this hound, but she's also going to end up killing all the pups. So he's got some heals for everything in the core here, which is good because there were a ton of red mines and then aired out skellies in the core there. So he's lost all of his loot, that pack on this side, but this pack over here is ginormous, and it is also going through a heal spell, and doesn't have a hound for this last AD, but there are just so freaking many loons up. So there was his queen. She finally ended up popping that hound and took care of all the pups, and is still living to help out with the cleanup and getting these last defenses down. So just a really neat breakdown when you have that many of a single troop. It's always fun to see. So I think this base has become, or this style base with the external ADs has become pretty popular, and I think generally that you put your more heroes in the core, but when they're on the edge like that, he was just able to exploit it by taking out the heroes really quickly and then putting a whole lot of loons in and just running through the base really easily. All right, here's the last Town Hall 9 attack I'm going to show you guys. This is Big Boss. Big Boss is Helen, right? I don't know. Sorry, guys. He does this attack every war. Like, I don't even think he's trying. It's really annoying for people who, like me, fail attacks. And I try. I think. I look at bases and I say, yeah, this would be good. No, this won't be good. And I'll be planning and planning and planning and give up. And yeah. So he just does the same stupid attack every stinking war, and he triples. I did not show another one of these that he did. I don't think this is it. No, he did another one of these that he ends up with a super whiz at the end of it to take out the last defense, because he left like a wizard tower up, like a dummy on the end. So all of his minions and pups are, the last defense is a wizard tower, and so they all get wrecked. Anyways, this is the attack that actually crushes. So Queen Walk, Wall Breakers, BK, Making Funnel, second layer, Wall Breakers, being aided by Rage. And this is the same way he does it, like every time. It's a basic Queen Walk into killing the CC, then his BK and Wizards making Funnel out one side, and then raging up his Queen charge, Queen getting deep into the base, keeping the Queen alive with Rages, and then you put down the Lalo and you just spam all of your minions. And it freaking works. Way too much. It makes me mad. But whatever. It's not my base. It's not my base getting just YOLO'd by a stupid attack. So this Rage ends up just getting so much value. He rages up all the pups, all the minions, the loons, and yeah. I kind of missed it. Sorry. There was a really neat... this wizard just barely got down this last air defense back here. Maybe that was on the corner, but I didn't commentate it well. So, oh well. I'm not very good at this, but I do it anyways. GG, German Titans. Arrange with these guys. If you are a CWL clan, arrange with these guys. They're very good, and they're not in the CWL, so some people might not know them, but they're very good and very polite. Big shout out to them. GG guys. Great is Alchemy. See you next time.